Hi. I was just thinking, I feel like you're along on a journey with me because I knew I got this idea for a blog, but I didn't exactly know what it was going to be about. And then a lot of times I just get moved to come in and speak. And it's like something, is trying to speak through me. Um, I was just thinking how hard it is if people have viewed you in a bad way at some point, and maybe it really wasn't a fair view of you, but let's say it's an ex-brother-in-law or something, and so you always end up being the bad guy, or someone that was a friend of your ex-husband. So whatever relationship now is shaded by, well, it didn't work out with him and he was my friend or he was my brother, so I can't really have a really close relationship with you because somehow the alliance was broken, and maybe the trust factor is never there. So even when you reach out a lot of times to try to mend those fences, the other party really isn't willing to mend. And so a lot of times what I have found is that I think it's good to try, but you don't want to just keep banging your head against a wall if somebody always comes to the point of trying to see something bad within you, or never really letting down their guard with you, and you kind of feel always like there's a niggling little thing under there because they one part of them hates you because of their brother, or maybe not hates you, but wonders about you. So sometimes here is the long way around the point that I wanted to get to. Sometimes it's better to bless people and your past and go on, because sometimes you can't make it up, and a lot of times people want to punish you and they want to keep you in a certain place and punish you. So I think freeing your spirit is a really good thing. When I thought it was a bum rap to begin with, that I got, and I have gotten it a lot in life, and I'm not trying to be a victim because I'm not a victim. You know, I really don't know though. I do feel that there was an intensity of that, and kind of a whole thing where people would jump like on the bandwagon to go after me. And I can only think that because a lot of it was very unfounded, I really do believe was very unfair. And I try to be very honest with who I have been and who I am as a person. So then I go, well, was that, maybe a preparation for something else, that I have to have a thicker skin? Well, I think I do have a thicker skin. And I think that I have a thicker skin because I know that I'm a child of God. And I know that that is where any power that I have, and any good, and any the love that is generated, that comes from my Creator. And the love that I can put out to other people comes from my Creator, really, coming through me and you. And so I think you live and learn from your past, but if people aren't going to let you and accept you and love you, wholly for who you are, and not be hung up in a past type thing and try to make you feel guilty all the time, or try to make you feel bad, some way bad about yourself. And I think they do that a lot of times out of loyalty to the other person. But, why even put him on the spot? I just say, you know what? Bless them. Go on. There are a lot of people in the world, and a lot of people are very lonely. A lot of people are very lonely. And but when you have a connection with God, you can be alone and not lonely. That's the cool thing. You can, it's great. It's really great. So sometimes you have to bless people and go on, and you have to let yourself go on. Sometimes you can't mend those fences. You can't mend those fences. It's just not, but you can bless them and go on. You don't harbor bad feelings, but you don't want to keep doing things so you feel bad, because then that sets you back, and you want to stay, things are good, and if you're putting you're trying to put the love out, There are a lot of people to love. Anyway, go out, you make it a great day, and remember, love is the answer.